Chris Colleen with your raggedy. I will forever have my foot on your neck for embarrassing black women during Black Women's Mi Gente Black Women's Month. Because there's no reason why KB should be the fiance of a man who eats boogers, makes out with the floor, sucks sunscreen off of feet, and now he putting himself in the cupboard. M'a toujours été sous moudao. Namoudao. And I'm never leaving.
VBS, I just turned the water on. Big old flex, shit you never saw before. These niggas chasing me like waterfalls. Keeping on my truck, look like brains.
What's up, guys? It's your sister, Jessie Woo. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please make sure that you subscribe, so you can join the Black Women's Tribe during Black Women's Voyage, Vivir mi vida, la 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 la. Black Women's Month, okay? Mi gente!
I don't know what to say. Mi gente latino.
Black Women's Month, all right? I hope all my Latinos are doing good. I hope all my black women, all my black people, period, all over the diaspora, I hope y'all doing good. Everybody white, sit tight, okay? All the non-blacks to the back. Yes, God. Shout out to Mona Leo. That is all the non-blacks to the back. Yes, God. That is the motto here on this channel. If you are non-black, you're welcome. But you gotta sit to the back immediately. All right, you to the back. Yes, God. All right, let's get into it. Let's jump right on in. Not out, but in to Love is Blind. Episode 7 and 8. This is post. I'm too fucking nice. I'm too fucking nice.
You be fucking me up. I'm too fucking nice. I'm too fucking nice. You're fucking weird, yo.
I'm too fucking nice. Right post that moment. And like I've been saying in my previous reviews, I, at the very least, do not believe that Edmund is emotionally suited for this experience. I just don't believe that. I do have an unpopular belief that he might be on the spectrum. And let me say something. I think that some of y'all just like to argue with folks because y'all would say, oh, can y'all please stop diagnosing people and saying they're on the spectrum because you see them behaving weird. It's not about behaving weird. It's about a behavioral pattern. Not once have you heard me say that Edmund is weird. Maybe you think he's weird, but please don't put words in my mouth. Not once have I said that Edmund is weird. I'm too fucking nice. Even in that, he's saying it like over and over and over again. If you just watch the way he communicates, he says the same thing over and over again. I just see him not recognizing social cues the way other people would. Like, I'm just recognizing different behavioral patterns that would suggest that. But at the very least, I've said he's not emotionally suited for this. Also, I think that he's a child, very, very childlike. I think he's stunted in his just mental and emotional growth. Also, if you notice, I've kept it very cute when it comes to KB. I have, shared my thoughts on the fact that I think she's mothering him a lot. But to be honest, I think that her being a social worker, I think she looks at Edmund as another case. Like, she's doing social work from home. She's working from home now. And these episodes, I kind of really feel like that sticks out even more. The more time I see them spend alongside each other, the more it just feels like she's just doing her job. She sees him as another case. And I don't like that either. So I'm like, okay, is that how you are in all your relationships? Are you looking for more cases to take home? So anyway, let's get into this episode. Episode 7 up first. We're back in the villa, right? And we're in Joe and Madison's room. And I thought these two were done, but they are still arguing.
What are we doing?
I'm sitting out here.
What is going on? What's the deal?
I came to sit out here because I'm frustrated. What do you mean?
And what's happening now is he is trying to take his drunk ass to sleep, but she's crying very loudly. And so he feels disturbed by her doing all that crying.
Okay, well, I'm back to bed then. Okay. Madison, are you okay? Like, you're sitting there crying? I can hear you crying.
I'm sorry. This scene was hilarious to me. Two things are very hilarious to me. It is very clear that Joe, when he heard open bar, he took that personally. Like he said, oh, open bar? He took that personally. Okay, he connected with that. And he said, oh, open bar, that is up my alley. I'm an open bar type of dude.
I can't hear what you're saying over the waves.
Do you want to come up here?
No, I needed to get away from you for a second.
The man is just pissy drunk. And I'm not understanding why she's taking that so personal. Like, yes, I understand, like, this is y'all's honeymoon. Y'all are still, like, in the honeymoon phase, still getting to know each other. But it's very clear that y'all were at this pool party. It was an open bar. It's been said plenty of times that when it comes to this production, they are pumping y'all with alcohol, you know, getting y'all to feel comfortable. So the man is drunk.
Okay, well, I can hear you crying.
Well, then why don't you come out here and check on me?
I'm in bed. I'm literally in bed.
I'm not understanding why she didn't just curl up next to him and go to sleep too. I'm not getting that. So, you know, he's like, yo, like, you still crying? Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm trying to sleep. I'm trying to sleep. And, you know, the Legally Blonde lady is still crying. Like, what's going on? Like, don't you see that I'm fucking drunk? So then finally she curls up next to him. She gets ready for bed. And, you know, his drunk ass asked if they ate dinner.
Did we get dinner at all?
Were you getting up to eat now? Like, I literally have been crying all night. Like, this has been
You've been crying all night?
Yeah.
Why are you embarrassed?
She's like, oh my God, you thinking about dinner? Here I am crying. I've been crying all night. I've been crying for 40 days and 40 nights. And you don't care about me crying during Me Gente Black Women's Month? And he's like, what? I am drunk, lady. Like, I do not give a fuck if nobody, I don't care if Doves was crying, okay? Like, I do not give a fuck. And she's like, oh my God, this is so embarrassing for me. And he's like, embarrassing for who? What's embarrassing to you?
I went out to the patio crying. You came out from the bathroom and you go, you okay? I can hear you crying. This has been the most embarrassing night for me.
Why are you embarrassed? Like, you keep saying you're embarrassed.
Like, what is embarrassing to you? And I'm sorry, like, not you, like, Madison, not you making me take up for a man. But also, Joe is right. And he's funny as hell. Joe is funny as hell. Like, I just don't understand why she took this so personal, and the crying and the embarrassment. And, oh, this is the worst night of my life. Girl, shut the fuck up and go to sleep. Go to sleep. Leave that man alone. Let him, like, recoup. Damn.
What's embarrassing?
To be crying by myself when my fiance is laying in bed.
I fucking woke up, and then it just feels like it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, there's a lot.
Allie and Anton are, you know, back at their villa, and she asked this man if he's ever gotten his nails done.
You ever let anybody paint your nails?
Fuck no.
No?
Fuck no.
And then she asked him if he's ever gotten his makeup done.
Did anybody put makeup on you?
No.
No?
No. Tell the kind of guy that wears makeup?
No, but just like for fun.
And then she says she want to do his makeup.
Like your eyes would pop with some mascara, you know? I'm gonna put makeup on you one day.
This cast is weird. Like, what the fuck was in them drinks? What was in them drinks? Because then now we're with Megan and Jordan, and she's crying because he was having too much fun with the guys at the cookout.
Today was a lot.
What was a lot, though?
Everything.
Was, like, hanging out with Nick that bad?
Like, are these girls okay? Like, listen, I understand the guys are being annoying, but they're being guys. Like, boys will be boys. Y'all ever heard that term? Boys will be boys. Boys get together. You put drinks in their midst. This is what they do. Like, they talk about stupid shit. Like, that's what they do. Like, why are the girls crying over this? This is weird. Then she was mad because, you know, they weren't acting like the power couple that she thinks they could be. And, you know, like, then she thought the other couples was giving power couple. And it's like, I don't know. Like, this is weird. This is weird. This is weird. So the next day we see KB and Edmund have lunch together, and he apologized for the way that he behaved the night before.
I really apologize for what I said yesterday. I'm being really selfish. You told me you want to wait until marriage. I'm thankful for you to give me the chance get to that point where we can actually make it more special.
I'm really happy that he apologized and he took ownership of how he behaved, because it wasn't correct. Like, you know, listen, people have different opinions when it comes to Edmund, but I'm glad that he was able to recognize that he wasn't right in his behavior, regardless of what's going on in that little head of his. I'm happy that he was able to own that. But, you know, I think she said she was really happy that the discussion happened as well. But can we kind of just say this, though? And let me just say this, and I said this in my last review.
I'm happy it happened. It's helping me learn who you are.
I
Learn the
just wish I
person
could
that I'm
hold
planning to
you
marry. And me and you both know why I want to wait.
Edmund was definitely out of line. He was definitely, like, you know, disrespecting, you know, her body, her choice. But I also feel like with KB, I think she was just divulging way too much information. Way too much information. And there were times, even when I look back at the conversation, where he didn't really want to have the conversation. Like, he kind of kept it short and he wanted to leave it there. But she kept pushing. And I see her do this again in these upcoming episodes. And it's like, I want us to understand that we do not have to divulge so much information to a man. There's just certain things I would never tell my man. Like, I'm just not going to tell him. It's none of his business. It happened before him. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like we don't have to tell our man everything. We don't have to tell our man everything. He doesn't need to know everything, and vice versa. Like, we're here together now, okay? I done got tested. I'm clean. You clean. Good. Let's move on. Period. Unless it's something that really directly impacts my man, I don't need to tell him. That's just how I feel. She did say something that I thought was interesting. She said that being with him in person, he actually matches up to the T of what he was in the pods.
Like I feel like the person I chose on the pods definitely matches up to the person that I'm talking to right now.
So just another thing for me, I'm just looking at KB kind of like sideways. Like, okay, so you really are into this? You're really into his behavioral pattern? Like, is it that you're really feeling this man, or do you just see him as another case that you're taking home with you? Like, which one is it? Because I just find it hard to believe that she's really into this man like that. Annie and Nick are laying outside, and she made a comment about her father wanting her to be with a manly man.
Hope you can find somebody manly enough to be with you. I was like, oh, okay, sorry.
And when I hear this, I'm sorry, I just feel like when men say that, or when a father tells their daughter that just kind of has a little homophobic undertone to it. Like, hey, don't be bringing no soft-ass man. Don't be bringing no soft-ass nigga in his house, okay? Don't be bringing no pussy-ass nigga in his house. Like, don't, you know what I mean? Like, it kind of has that tone to it. Let me know if you feel the same way. And I don't know. I don't know how her daddy's going to feel about Nick once he sees Nick talking about how he be texting his homeboys about waking up with a curly dick. I'm just saying. I don't know how daddy going to feel about that one. Then he made a comment about the fact that his mom is going to be excited that he has a girlfriend, period.
I know they're going to love you. My mom's going to be so excited just to have a girlfriend.
And see, again, you remember his mama think he gay. Okay, so when he said that, I'm like, okay, so your mama's gonna be relieved that you're not gay? Like, what is it? Like, what's going on? It's too much. The Legally Blonde lady and Joe linked back up. So apparently he slept in a separate room for the night. She kicked him out for the night and he returned. And, you know, they made up, which I thought was nice. My thing is that she was talking about how, you know, they've only been together 3 days. So in these moments of like distress, or, you know, in these moments, she wants to know, she's trying to figure out what he needs from her. And I'm going to tell you what he needs. He needs you to shut up.
I don't know what you need in moments. And, you know, I'm sorry if I didn't do what you needed.
He needs you to shut up. I said this in my last review. Madison, if you pay attention to when her and Joe are speaking, when he's talking, she interjects a lot. I know. Yeah. And then she starts talking. She starts giving him the words to say. And it's like, girl, just shut the fuck up. Also, when you shut the fuck up, you're able to step back and assess the situation. The man was filthy drunk. And I'm starting to believe that she was a little drunk too. If you would have just paused for a moment and saw that the man was drunk, give him his water and go lay down yourself, y'all wouldn't have been arguing. period. So the cast meets up for dinner, and all the people, everybody there is just talking about their partners, and they all seem very optimistic. Like the girls are talking amongst themselves. They're optimistic. The guys are talking amongst themselves. They too are optimistic until we get to Jordan. So Jordan was talking about how Megan was very, very annoyed by, you know, him getting drunk and having fun, I guess, with the guys at the cookout. He just felt like she was just very like abrasive, and he thought she was very harsh in her delivery. But then he starts talking about how, you know, she has a home in LA and she's been staying with a friend in Denver, and how she's ready to sell the house and, you know, so that she could move here. And I don't know, the way he was talking about this, it felt as if he did not want her to.
She owns a house out in LA, and then she's transitioning back to Denver, so she's been staying with her friends. So she's already like talking about selling the house in LA to buy a house in Denver.
Was I the only one who peeped that? Like, because remember, even before then, he was talking about how she's so clingy. He doesn't like to be clinged on to.
But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
I don't know. I just felt like his tone while he was talking about her moving to Denver and getting a house, it just didn't give the tone of somebody who was excited to get married. And then when you pan over to her, when she's talking to the girls, she was talking about just how annoying he was and how just put off she was by him the day before.
You know, big reason I fell in love with him was for his jokes and like being funny and whatever, but it's like, okay, there's also a time to be serious.
She's basically saying how, yeah, like in the pods, all them jokes were cool, but now that we're in person, like I'm not really laughing no more. And I thought that was really interesting. And then also the song choice, Anxiety by Doechii, I thought that was an interesting choice too as well. So that's where the episode ends. We go to the next episode, episode 8. So after the dinner, I guess everybody goes back to their rooms, and then we go to Annie and Nick's room, right? So Annie and Nick start talking about everybody's relationship. And it just kind of gave messy to me how they were talking about everybody else's relationship. Like, oh, you know, we're so much better than everybody else. And it's like, mind you, y'all got a whole lavender marriage going on. Like, trust me, y'all is not doing better than anybody else. It's a lot of DL shit going on in this relationship, okay? Y'all need to focus on that instead of looking at what everybody else got going on. So there was a moment where Nick was telling her how all the guys were talking about, you know, getting married. Like, you know, do they feel like they're ready to say yes to their partner? And everybody was like, I don't know. And she was like, I don't give a fuck.
Every single guy there was like, I'm not sure.
I don't care like what everybody else says. Like I don't have to feel like what everybody else feels.
I don't give a damn what anybody else got to say. And I'm just like, what's going on?
Nick's like, doesn't matter to me.
No, it shouldn't. But I want to take the steps to get to know you even better.
Take your steps. Do whatever you need to do.
But
it's like, Annie, girl, what was going on with her? Like, what crawled up your ass?
And I think that's going to give me so much reassurance, and I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
To be able to do that. And
Annie, girl, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie is not okay. Annie is not okay. So, you know, he's trying to assure her, like, hey, like, don't doubt my feelings for you. I'm here for you. He's kind of rubbing her and, you know, telling her to have a good sleep. And she just starts barking at this man.
Never doubt how much I love you. All right? We'll have a good sleep. We'll rest. Tomorrow's a new day.
Mind you, Annie, you a salon hair owner. Like, ain't she a hair salon owner? Why her hair be looking like that? Why do I be seeing your tracks? Why do I be seeing the tapes and why do I be seeing that? What's going on with your hair, sister? It's giving Chucky doll. It's giving Bride of Chucky. She's giving Bride of Chucky in this bed.
I fucking love the fuck out of you.
And I'm right there with you.
Just her whole mood is off. Like, as he's assuring her of his feelings for her, where he stands with her, how excited he is to continue this relationship and continue this experience with her. She's just basically like, fuck off. You know, you don't love me the way I love you. You don't feel for me the way I feel for you. You ain't shit. Like, she just like is going off, and I'm so confused.
Yeah, just whatever you need to. Because obviously I care more. Like, what am I supposed to do? It doesn't think that you love me as much as I love you.
Anyway, I just want to point out, I've been said that this lady was weird. I've been said this lady was weird. Been said it. She goes off on this tangent about how she doesn't need him. I don't need you. I don't need you. You think I need you? I don't need you. I can't even spell need. See that? I can't even spell need. You think I need you?
Like, you are not somebody that I need. You're not somebody that has to be there. Like, you are not somebody that my life will...
you like that.
No, but you are not somebody that my life will fall apart, like, if you're not in it.
You think I need you? I mean, she's just going off about how she don't need this man and how it's a want. I want you with a capital W. I don't need you. It was just so weird. Like, I'm like, wait a minute. You got me out here taking up for the DL guy?
You're annoyed with me because, like,
I'm not. I'm not just annoyed with you.
Like, finish my sentence.
Like, are you serious? Like, you got me defending Nick right now during Mi Gente Black Women's Month on Chris Colleen's raggedy ass show? Chris Colleen raggedy ass done brought this lavender marriage looking motherfucker on this show, and you got me taken up for him, girl. Are you okay? Then she starts crying, and I'm just like, and I'm watching this with Mr. Easter, and he was like, they had an all-inclusive? Are they down to the all-inclusive? Because, the all-inclusive is nonstop drinks. It's open bar all day, all night. Like, it's just given they are down to the all-inclusive. Because what is happening with this lady?
You're looking for reasons to doubt us.
I don't understand.
You are looking for reasons to doubt us.
No, I'm not.
Anyway, it's the next day. The couples are going home, and we see the couples. They're at the airport. They're making phone calls back home. They're FaceTiming their families, their friends. And it's just a really cute moment. We see all the couples pull up to the same apartment building or condo building, whatever it is. Why is Edmund climbing up into the cupboard?
This is lit. I've never been in a cabinet. Look, this is me a cat. Oh, no, I can't close it. I might need your help.
You need me to close it?
I can't. I might.
What the fuck is going on?
Oh, wait. That's me in the closet. That's crazy. That's lit.
Okay.
That's lit. That's lit.
Edmund is so amazed at how big this damn cabinet is. He literally climbed into it, closed the door. And you want me to believe that man might not be on... Okay. But then it's KB just like, oh, okay, well, that makes you happy? Okay, go ahead and do that. It's not given. I wonder if KB asked to leave and they was like, nah, girl, you too far in it right now. You got to stay. Did they promise KB like an NFL player after this? Like, did somebody promise my sister something for her to just sit through this? This is way too much. Chris Colleen with your raggedy ass. I will forever have my foot on your neck for embarrassing black women during Mi Gente Black Women's Month. Because there's no reason why KB should be the fiance of a man who eats boogers, makes out with the floor, sucks sunscreen off of feet, and now he putting himself in the cupboard. M'a toujours été sous-moudal. Namoudal. And I'm never leaving. Megan and Jordan are in their apartment, and she gets really emotional. Well, no, first, she doesn't understand how this man has a one-bedroom apartment. I think he has a one-bedroom apartment. She just didn't understand how he had a one-bedroom apartment while having a son. I guess we're going to find out in the next episode. Anyway, she starts getting emotional as she thinks about meeting Luca's mom. Like, she starts getting very emotional about it, and it's just very heavy on her heart. I just feel like Megan is taking this a little too serious for me.
You say that. I've never done this before.
She's gonna love you. Promise it'll be fine.
Like, she's just taking it a little too, like, yes, y'all are engaged to get married, right? But I just feel like she's internalizing mothering Luca a little too serious, a little too deep for me. Like, calm down. Cálmate, por favor, mi gente. During Mi Gente Black Women's Month. You need to calm your ass down, please. My goodness. She starts planning, to buy Luca all these expensive gifts and what she gonna do for Luca, where she gonna take him, and he needs to have this and he needs to have that. And Jordan was like, I'm the daddy. Hold on. I'm the daddy. You focus on creating good experiences for him. It's not that deep. You gonna do good. It's not that deep. Relax. Slow down, little red Corvette, please.
Don't go crazy, right? Like, you don't need to buy him a $100 Lego set.
Yeah.
He will love a $1 toy the same he'll love a $100 toy.
Relax. Relax. And then she starts talking about how she need to meet Luca right away. It just was weird. Something about Megan, to me, when it comes to this whole Luca thing, I just feel like she's internalizing it way too much. Way too much. Anyway, that's where the episode ends. Now we're on episode 8. Episode 8 starts off with Nick and Annie having a conversation, and she apologizes for going off on his ass back when they were still in the villa. Y'all, I'm not rooting for none of these couples. I don't think none of these couples should get married. I don't think none of these couples should get married. You know, let me not, like, none of them belong together. You know, I feel like if Nick tells Annie the truth, they could have a lavender marriage. But outside of that, nobody belongs together. Nobody belongs together at all. Madison and Joe are having a conversation. You know, they're excited about meeting each other's families and everything. But then Joe made the mistake of telling Madison that he is nervous about them meeting each other's families and what each other's families are going to think. And this just pisses her off.
Does it not fucking scare you? Does it not?
You're scaring me a little right now.
Okay, but you have no reservations at all.
She feels that Joe is not 100% in because he shares his feelings with her about him being scared about, you know, this experience is real. Like, it's real. I'm nervous. I'm scared. I'm feeling all these emotions. And he's confused that she's not feeling all these emotions.
Yeah.
Like, yes, it can't be all fucking sunshine.
I don't think it's all sunshine. Do you think I'm all fucking sunshine?
Okay, but I hear that like, yes, this is very...
I said this is crazy.
From her standpoint, she feels like the fact that he's nervous and scared tells her that he's not 100% in. And why did you propose to me? Why are you here?
That's how I feel.
Okay, yes,
And so, like, I want to feel like you're fucking excited.
Okay, I am very excited.
Like, fuck.
Yes,
I feel like I need to be more negative bitch. Like, I feel like you want
please
me.
don't.
The conversation just goes off the rails to the point where I just don't understand what is going on in this conversation.
Why would you propose?
Why would I propose? I fucking fell in love with you in the pond.
I know, but...
And the thing is, like, she will ask Joe something and Joe will try to express himself. She cuts him off. She starts putting words in his mouth. And now she feels like she's too interested in him. Well, forgive me for being more interested in you than you're interested in me. I love you more than you love me. It just goes off the rails for no fucking reason.
You're upset that I'm not as upset about you.
I'm not upset at all. I just want to fucking say this. This experiment is not fucking normal. This is not fucking normal.
You knew what you signed up for.
This makes me not want to tell my emotions to you ever again.
And I ain't gonna hold you. Me and my man were cracking up. Like, this season, this scene was so hilarious to me. It is so funny, but also Madison is very annoying. Like, Madison, girl, you are extremely annoying. Gotta tell you. I'm so sorry. Like, you are annoying. It is just like, oh my God, shut up. Shut up.
I just want to be able to fucking say something about it and without this.
You're upset.
Like, do you want him to tell you where he stands or no? Do you want him to be honest with you? Like, oh my God, it's so ridiculous. Yo, like, there was a moment where he was like, yo, like, I want to be able to share my experiences with you. I want to be able to share my feelings with you without feeling like it's going to without feeling like it's going to lead to the end of the world. She got upset because of that.
And I'm
I would
upset,
like to
and
talk
I'm like,
through this.
that's what we're doing.
Okay, I know, but
And I'm responding.
without getting like it's the end of the world. I did not mean that.
Is this shit scripted? Like, oh my, is this fake? Like, is this lady really upset by this? That's how I was watching this. Like, there's no way she's really upset by this man telling her he's nervous and he's scared and he's just flushing out his emotions. This lady is... Going blind ain't her only issue. She's on something else. Like, this lady is annoying. Megan visits Jordan's place with Jordan. And I ain't surprised. He ain't got no headboard.
Not a whole lot to see. I also sleep with the TV on.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Am I the only one that was not surprised that this man don't got a headboard? Allie and Anton are at home. And so I believe Anton works overnight. So he comes home, I think he popped a beer maybe, and then he made some steak and eggs for breakfast. It looked really good. But anyway, so, they're talking, and she shared with him how she used to be in school, a couple years back. She actually plans on going back to school and being a full-time student. Last time when she was a full-time student, she was living at home with her mother, and her mother did all the cooking. Her mother did all the cleaning. Her mother was Cinderella, basically. She was her mother's evil stepsister while her mama was doing all the cooking, all the cleaning, all the laundry.
My mom was taking care of the meals and cleaning and everything. Literally, I was not doing, anything.
And she was like, yeah, so I'm going back to nursing school, and I expect you to do what my mama did.
Cleaning is not going to be, a priority for me.
Not work?
I wouldn't want to not work.
If you work 1 or 2 days a week, that should be fine.
Do you think you make enough to support both of us?
Yeah.
I expect you to be able to pay all my bills. I expect you to take care of me. I expect you to take care of my Botox bill.
School's going to be expensive, and I can still get Botox.
I don't know about all that.
Okay, my shopping bill, okay? And he was like, damn, I don't know if I could afford that. And she's like, well, how many hours do you work right now per week? Let's increase those hours to 100 hours. I was just like, what the fuck? What is going on with this girl? The man was sweating bullets. So anyway, he then asked her about getting a joint account, which I thought was a crazy segue.
I also don't think there's anything wrong with just having a joint and then also having our own.
I don't really see a point in having a joint and separate.
I thought that was, what a crazy ass segue. So what you think about getting a joint account? Because I don't feel like we should have separate accounts. Once we're married, we should only have one account. And she's like, hell no, hell no.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Yeah, to the no.
Having just a joint account when you're married is crazy work. Absolutely not. She's like, yeah, no. And he was like, well, I just feel like, why would you have a separate account? Because, sir, we are living in 2025. This is not the Stone Age. Shut that shit the fuck up. So then he was like, so you want to get matching sweaters? You want to get Mr. and Mrs. sweaters? Who finna pay for it? Who finna pay? Are we taking the money out the joint account to pay for that shit? Tony? What a crazy ass segue again. Then she called this man a weirdo.
I feel like you're being weird.
Why do you think I'm being weird?
I don't know. I just feel like you're being odd.
Explain.
I don't know.
Just told that man that he was a weirdo to his face. Mind you, this man just cooked her breakfast, just made her breakfast and mimosas. And you gonna call that man? What is going on? This cast is weird. Who the fuck casted these with Chelsea, Kwame's wife? We putting you as the head of motherfucking casting, ho. Talking about these people get psych evaluations. Shut that shit up. You lying like hell. And Chris Colleen with your raggedy ass, I will never get off your motherfucking neck. During Black Women's Mi Gente. Black Women's Month. Because this season is ass. This season is nothing but hot ass. Okay, with unwaxed hair in between. That reminds me, I need to set up my next wax appointment because I do feel a little hairy back there. TMI. Let's move on. KB and Edmund meet his mother.
Wait.
Oh, what's good?
Nothing much. Oh my goodness, you got that baby at the stove cooking already.
Showing it down.
It's not even me. This your son cooking, my girl.
And you know what? During this meetup with his mother, two things. This was the calmest I've seen Edmund. This was the calmest I've seen Edmund, which tells me that something about his mother takes him to a certain place. Takes him to a quiet place.
Hello.
goodness.
How are you?
I'm doing better now that I've met my featuring. Oh my goodness.
This is a very calm version of Edmund. Very quiet. And yeah, that was very interesting to see. But also, his mother, when she opens her mouth and when she speaks, I couldn't help but wonder, okay, is Edmund stunted? Because this woman speaks like someone who's stunted as well. Like, she's just very sporadic with her thoughts. Like, she'll be in the middle of saying one thing, and before she finishes that, she's on to another thing. And she's having an elaborate conversation about something else now. She didn't finish the original thought. Then she moves on to something else. Like, she's very all over the place, just like her son. Just like her son.
Who made you pick my son? What coconut fell off the tree and hit you in the head? Yeah.
But KB told his mother that she's a social worker. She said that she's a social worker and that, you know, in her line of work, she's able to show so much love to others. And I'm like, damn, this was the scene for me when I realized, oh, Edmund is you working from home, KB.
So in my job also has a big part to do with like the love that I show in different areas. I'm a travel social worker.
Edmund is you working from home. Edmund is you working from home. This is just like another case to you. That's it. That's all this is. It can't be nothing else. Ain't no way. His mom talked about the fact that, you know, Edmund has a box where he keeps his feelings, like all the things that he's held up inside. He kind of boxes them up, and she's really, really happy that he's giving KB the key to unlock that box. Then she talked about how she gets these beads from Ghana. She can't wait to give her these beads. She's giving the beads to her other daughter-in-laws, so she can't wait to give her the beads too.
Glad that he's ready to give you that key to that box because he knows that he's giving it to someone safe. I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot her beads.
Edmund prayed for their breakfast and for their time together, and the breakfast actually looked really good. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but as they were praying, Edmund's mom was caressing KB's hand. Like, you know, it just was a lot of moments in that scene for me.
Please let this interaction with my mom and KB go so well, Lord, and please just continue to look over me and KB's relationship, Lord. Let it just be in our favor, Lord.
She talked about the fact that she can't wait to take them to Ghana because the people eat with no utensils. I was like, girl, what part of Ghana were you in? Not saying that that's not totally true, but I've been to Ghana twice and I saw everybody use utensils. So I don't know.
When we go to Ghana, oh my goodness, this is all they do all day is, Miss Carrie, have you eaten? Miss Carrie, have you eaten today? And also we eat with our hands there.
But she was like, yeah, when she goes to Ghana, she gets served hand and foot. Then she said that, you know, Edmund is her only son with no wife. Everybody else has a wife but Edmund. I'm like, oh, that's why he's so eager. He's so eager to get this done because he's the only one that doesn't have a wife or a girlfriend. She started crying, talking about the fact that, you know, Edmund for so long told her that he wasn't going to get married. He wasn't going to have kids. He wasn't going to have kids because kids are so expensive. But she's happy to see that he's nesting. He's ready to nest. She started crying a lot, crying about his upbringing, crying about, you know, just what he's been through. And she talked about like raising him, and
I feel it. I feel like a baby headed my way. I was just telling Jamise, it's time for a baby.
There was also a part in this scene I forgot to say when I was recording that kind of infuriated me. His mom kept talking about how she raised him to do this or raised him to do that. I raised him when I was raising him. And it just was a little infuriating to me because we've all heard Edmund say he was in and out of foster care, and it's something that's been proven to be true. So I wonder if when he hears his mom talk like this, if it's something that infuriates him as well. But I just found that to be very interesting when she kept talking about him that way. It just was a lot. It was a lot of sporadic thoughts. Just this thought to this thought to that thought to that. I just really wish this wasn't something that was shown. I don't know. It's like, I appreciate it, but I wish it wasn't shown because she just was all over the place. Anyway, KB left them for a minute and she told Edmund that she feels that KB fits her. But then as KB was coming in, she was talking about how her other daughter-in-laws be dragging her to her son.
This one here, I think she'll be ready to talk shit to me. Let me know, hey, I ain't got to run to Edmund. I got this. I can hold my own.
And she's like, KB not going to do that. I know you're not going to do that. I know you're going to be different. You're going to be different. It just is a lot happening there.
There was some daughter-in-laws, they go rat me out to my sons. Yeah, can't stand it. Don't go rat me out on my son.
I don't know. Edmund and his mother, they need therapy. They have a lot of healing to do. It's a lot of healing to do before we are looking for a wife. This is just not the show for Edmund. Edmund needs to be on Fix My Life, Iyanla, or something else, be in the pods with a therapist or a psychotherapist, somebody who can help him wrestle with, you know, these pains, these growing pains. Because the more his mother was talking, the more I was like, damn, I think Edmund is stunted. Like, I think Edmund is still a child because his mother talks like a child too, to be honest. Madison and Joe visit Joe's apartment. This man ain't got no headboard either.
Your house right now?
I'm sleeping in the living room with
No decorative pillows.
no decorative pillows. Got the nice bars on the windows.
He ain't got no headboard either, but got a whole lot of meat in the freezer.
I got that.
Did you check my fridge? A lot of meat.
A lot of meat. Okay. I'm like, that's starting to give Dahmer.
What state are they in? It's giving Dahmer. Let me find out this man is on some Dahmer shit. It's giving Jeffrey Dahmer. What is that meat? Because you ain't got nothing else in the fridge, but you got all that meat. What's going on? He apologizes to her about their last argument that wasn't his fault. And she done put her ring back on, so she's ready to Madison is annoying. Madison is annoying, but I ain't gonna hold you. Their scenes are very entertaining. Like, it's very funny. It's entertaining because it's just so chaotic. It's so fucking chaotic. And it, like, Joe genuinely does not understand what's going on. So I just find that to be very entertaining. Megan and Jordan meet her sister and mother. And this is on the 4th anniversary of her father passing away.
It's the 4th anniversary of my dad's passing, and it's huge. And I know, like, my dad is here.
I thought that was a lot. That was a lot. Her sister told this story about how their father came to her in a dream and said, his son is just like me.
It was like I was talking with Dad, and he was just telling me, his son is like me. His son is like me. Like, this isn't just a coincidence. Like,
not her daddy talking to her from the upper room. You know, I guess she saw that as a sign. They daddy in the upper room talking about, yeah, he got a son just like me. What does that mean? What does that mean? Does that mean the daddy approves? I don't know. Jordan's vasectomy came up.
When I'm ready to have kids, I'll just
can
get it reversed.
undo it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very progressive of you.
Yeah.
Baby, it's very clear that Jordan got a vasectomy because, number one, he definitely did not want to have another child anytime soon because children are expensive. But also, remember when he said he was going to put that vasectomy to good use with Megan? I wonder if Jordan's been doing that in the streets of Denver. Has he been putting his vasectomy to good use in the streets of Denver? Somebody drop in the comments and let me know, child, because something tells me, hey. Some tells me he been dropping off that Zozo appointment. You get a Zozo. You get a Zozo. You get this Zozo. You get this Zozo. Everybody gets this Zozo during Black Women's Black Women's. Okay, he said, listen, I'm not gonna have no child no time soon, but y'all gonna get this dick. Y'all gonna get this vasectomy dick, okay? They had a conversation about how, I guess earlier in the day, Megan was having a moment and he was trying to be there for her, but she wouldn't communicate. And he was saying, you know, like, I can't read her mind. Like, I want us to work on our communication. And I think that this is something that a lot of people in relationships struggle with. I think just as women, a lot of times we look at our men and we expect them to know, like what to do, what to say. I think that we definitely should do a better job of communicating things with our men. But anyway, she walked away from the table. He asked her mother and her sister for her hand in marriage, and her mother was very, very happy to say yes.
He seems very down to earth, very humble.
It's just like a so different dynamic than I've ever seen before as far as somebody that Megan was with.
Her mother really, really liked him, and she feels like, he's definitely different from the guys that Megan usually dates. But she's happy about them both, merging into each other's worlds. And so it went great. Her sister gave a story about how they're not really put off by this experience and Megan and Jordan getting, married within a very short time, because their father knew that he was going to marry their mom the first time that he laid eyes on their mom. Apparently, he saw their mama coming out of the elevator. The wind was blowing, bitch. The wind was blowing. She had some bomb-ass black shades on.
The elevator doors parting and my mom being in the elevator, and how he knew at first sight that was who he was going to marry.
And he was like, oh, that's my bitch. That's my wife. That's my wife. And he knew that immediately. So they're supportive. They're very supportive of this experience. Anna and Nick go visit his MAGA home, child. That home gave MAGA down.
Owning this home, I definitely have pictured my life here with my family, the long driveway, the big backyard.
It gave MAGA plantation owner Outback house down, darling. And what the hell was up with him having crop top sweaters in his closet?
This is the stuff you wear?
Just when I'm feeling spunky.
Did y'all see the crop top sweater that Annie was holding up? What the fuck is going on? Nick has a virginity corner in his garage that offers stimulation.
This is the virginity corner over here.
What?
That's what my friends call it, because I can spend literally hours.
Chris Colleen, you are a raggedy ass bitch. Who are these people? Where did y'all find these people for this season? This is weird. Oh my God. I'm so weirded out during Black Women's Month. What is going on? A virginity corner? What is happening? Joe and Madison basically meet Joe's entire family.
Hi, I'm Madison. Hi, Jen.
And I feel like this dinner went very, very well. His sisters had a lot of questions. His mama ain't asked not one damn question. His daddy did.
Are you in a place in your life that you would be ready? Start that next chapter.
But his mama said nothing the entire time. I thought that was very interesting. But anyway, I like that his sister asked Madison a question that basically echoed what Joe asked a couple nights ago but got cussed out over. His sister was like, how do you know for sure that you really want to do this with Joe? You really want to take this next step? And Madison didn't cry. She didn't throw a hissy fit. She answered the question very, very nicely and calmly and thoroughly.
I think Joe and I were both very intentional when we were in the pods. We talked deep about real life things, not just the emotional, but would we actually make sense in real life?
Now, the last meetup we get is Allie and Anton. This one was a doozy. So they don't meet any family members. They meet Anton's best friend and Anton's best friend's girlfriend.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Hey, done this for so long.
No. Yeah, you guys fun. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Joseph. This is Melissa.
Right. And when they gave the story of how they ended up together, my flabber was gasted.
We've been together for 4 months. And after the first date, we literally fucking moved in together. Basically.
After the first date?
After the first date.
Basically, his best friend became boyfriend and girlfriend with his girlfriend because their first date was her cooking for him at her apartment, and he decided to never leave.
I never left. I've been there ever since.
You never left.
She cooked for me one time, and I was like, yeah, I'm staying.
See, you guys just hit it off just like that.
Did y'all get that story? The best friend said, oh, we've been inseparable since our first date. And come to find out, the first date was her cooking for him at her apartment. See, and this is why we don't cook for niggas. We don't cook for niggas. Nou pa nan pa gen bagay kon sa. Mwen pa kompran. Nou pa nan kut pou nèg nou fèk renkontre. Pa gen bagay kon sa, pa gen bagay kon sa. Nou pa nan kut pou nèg nou fèk renkontre. No, I'm not cooking for you. I'm just meeting you. No, no. That motherfucker was homeless. He was a homeless man. She cooked for a homeless man. That man done changed his address, started getting deliveries, never left. Never left. You see how she got during Black Women's Mi Gente, Black Women's Month? That's why we don't do that. We're not cooking for men we just met. Absolutely not. Absolutely. Can I come over? You gonna cook for me? No. Hell to the fuck no. And blocked. Blocked. No.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Yeah, to the no.
Also, they gave this weird-ass story about, you know, how they both used to work at the McDonald's and they used to close the McDonald's so that they could get drunk down to the McDonald's.
We used to shut down the whole McDonald's for like 3-4 hours, be outside, you know, drinking, doing our thing.
Yeah, see, this is the stories I was like.
Weirdos, just fucking weirdos. Anyway, the girls exclude themselves and they go to the bathroom while the guys stay at the dinner table. While they're in the bathroom, Miss Mama starts spilling all types of tea to Allie. Oh, girl, I can't believe that Anton want to get married. Anton get married?
Was he not like the marriage type before this? To be honest, no. No? No.
He is not the marrying type, boo. He is always in and out of the motherfucking strip club, paying to see booty clap.
Sorry, they're not going to a strip club, right? Girl, I don't know. Because Anton likes strip clubs and he goes with Joseph. So, and I don't like that.
Paying to see booty clap. Okay? He's always paying to see titties being jiggled. That man is not marriage material. She was saying how she always getting into fights with the best friend over the fact that they're always in the strip club, that they're always partying. And apparently, come to find out, Anton told Allie that that's not who he is. He doesn't like to party. He doesn't like to be outside like that. He made himself out to be somebody who was basically like going to work, staying at home, you know, relatively going out, but not like that.
You know, we're both a couple of fucking brats, right? But like, we're both
She's
a couple of
probably gonna
menaces.
hate me, bro.
We're both a couple of menaces, you know? But
And whole time, that's not him. And while she's having that conversation, you had his own best friend saying, oh, I ain't gonna hold you. Before I came to this lunch, I was gonna tell you, I'll give you 2 weeks with this girl and you're done.
yeah.
I was like, I give him 2 weeks.
What do you mean?
Like I give you 2 weeks. And he's gonna be fly back and, you know, say, it didn't work.
So basically, the best friend is confirming that he a hoe. He a hoe. He don't stay with girl. He hop from one bitch to the next. I mean, meanwhile, the girlfriend is still in the bathroom letting all the chopper sing and sing loudly. Like, it was just embarrassing. Allie's fuming. She's fuming.
The way that Anton was sharing things to me was very much like, Joe's the party guy. Joe's the one that wants to be out all the time.
And basically, this is where the episode ends. Let me know your thoughts on these meetups. I'm not rooting for any of these couples. I'm not rooting for any of these couples. I hope all these couples break up. None of these couples have any business being together at all. Let me know your thoughts, and I will see y'all in the next review.
VBS, I just turned the water on. Big old flex, that you never saw before. These niggas chasing me like look like bricks.